So, hi everyone, welcome if you're new. So, I'm on the squeaky couch, so if you hear any squeaking, that's what's going on. And so, I think it's this camera that I look at, but I'm not really bothered. So, I'm not tired, like, as in tired, like, oh, I could go to sleep right now. I'm tired energy wise of drained, if I'm honest. So, first of all, welcome if you're new. My name's Claire, and I'm a divine channel, and this is a YouTube channel, and we've just had a lot of new souls. So the last time I looked, we're on, it's 1020 actually, so it's quite funny. It's the numbers. But yeah, we only reached 1,000 the other day. So, you know, to gain 20 other souls after that is really amazing. So each and every one of you matter to me. I know that not everybody watches. But yeah, so this channel is for twin flames, for balancing your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine. Yeah, I've not got, I just wanted to check. I've just put my, like I just put more lipstick on because I was filming videos there for a while, and I wasn't going to bother, but it was like while I was in there I thought I'll just put, actually, but it looks like it's come off again, but whatever. So I've got the music channel on, and it's, oh my god, 30 years old in 2024, so it'll be interesting what songs come on. Is that the most beautiful girl in the world? Oh, it is. So again, so Prince, the most beautiful girl in the world, has just come on. So will this be about a twin flame? I think it is. I think this is how your divine masculine sees you, and it's number 20. So I feel they're telling me that the 20th of May is significant. So look out, that could be about some sort of union, because the intention that I set, so just so that you know, like before I do any video, I cleanse the energy, I open sacred space, I pray, and then I just get straight into it when I press record. But I don't know. If you want me to do that on camera, like, you know, I can do that as well. I'm not going to do that for the ones when it's my hands though, because it just, you know what I mean, it doesn't take that long, mind you, but it's more kind of just like, that's just the way I've always done it. But I don't know, I did quite have, some time ago, I did have my eye on, so by the way, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but this has got something to do with it. So I didn't get into that bit. Everything that I do is channeling. So meaning the way that I get into the video is going to have something to do with who this is going to make sense to. Now, I've got into it a bit chaotically, haven't I? So again, oh shit. So whether you are the divine feminine or divine masculine, male or female, because that can be either, or you could be same sex, you could have got into something quite chaotically, quite quickly. We are in a Pisces moon as I'm filming this, so could have been a bit of, you could have been under a bit of an illusion. I feel there's going to be a bit of a theme because, like I said, I did just film the videos for today, and I film them as Venus divine feminine, Mars divine masculine, Venus being in Taurus, Mars being in Aries. So these are divine feminine, divine masculine, you know, they're in a feminine and masculine sign, so it's important. I looked at free. Could be important. Ascended Masters. You could just be seeing free a lot. Your twin flame could be seeing free a lot. Free. Of course, you wouldn't know that unless you're in communication with them. So maybe you are in communication. I'm just leaving it completely open. This is basically me getting back to the ones where I'm on camera, because like I said, I'm meant to be doing that every day. So, but I've so far not managed to get back to that. It's a bit itty bitty. Like what I've done, I feel like I've done one in the past couple of weeks, maybe more than one. But yeah, that was a week ago, wasn't it? So maybe it might only be one a week. I don't know. But that's what I'm aiming to get back to, because that's what I've been told. 418 is the 4 of Wands. That's my sign for the 4 of Wands, the union card. So yeah, basically what I'm saying is I feel I'm going to ask to give me the current energy of a union coming in. So how soon that union comes in, let me know. But that's what I'm asking for, because there's a lot of twin flame unions coming together amidst chaos. Now, I have titled some of the videos of that recently. And the thing is that, like I've said before, I've been on this journey for so long, you know, and I know a lot of you have too, but, you know, I've yeah, I've been subscribed to other people that read about the twin flame journey for a long, long time as well as like some, you know, like amazing new people. But what I do know about this journey is everything genuinely is timeless. And so it could be your story, but it might take like a year or a couple of years for this to actually manifest. So, and we're in Taurus, the season of manifestation. So I do feel, you know, whether it be my general readings or other people's, you could find that something that's resonated with you ages ago, mine or someone else's, or personal readings of mine or someone else's. Although I don't tend to do a lot of personal unlisted. I would love that. That's my goal. Like, because I'm such a hermit, I'm not going to say I prefer to do unlisted client sessions over live Zooms, but I would like it. Do you know what I mean? I think I've got to be in the mood, but it's just I'd like a bit more of a balance because 555 big changes coming about. But people do tend to like the live Zooms with me better. I actually just emailed somebody their cards. Again, I don't usually do that, so I'm not going to make a habit of it. But you know, from what the person had said, they might watch this. There was a bit of a language barrier, so I think that I'm keeping it anonymous, but I think you or that person was a bit apprehensive about being on the Zoom call, and I do understand that. You know, a lot of, well, that's funny. The word confide and call me, because it's confide in me. Kylie Minogue just popped up, so maybe you're going to get a call from maybe someone's going to get a call from their twin flame, or oh, and maybe they might be shy. Look at what I was just saying. Ah, interesting. So, of course, you could be 30 as well, by the way. So I can't say that. I just turned 40. But somebody could be 30 that's watching this. Somebody could also be 19. I'm just chucking out the numbers that I'm seeing on the telly. Somebody could be 90. So 90s. How do I know? Do you know what I'm saying? If you're 90 and you're still waiting on your twin flame, that's really cruel. 555 just came up on the telly as well. That's just my banter. I'm just having a bit of a laugh. Right, so if you're 90 and you're a twin flame, I hope you're with your twin flame. Do you know what I mean? My God, it just flashed up. Call now. So the divine feminine, will you confide? Yeah, they got me put that on for a reason. So if you're new, you might think, oh, I'm just being distracted, but this is lonely question mark. This is how my clairvoyance works. So I just do that when I'm guided. Right. Oh, and I don't always sit through here either to do this. I mean, something I do now and again, but just because the table is such a mess with what I'm. Again, I feel this is another messy situation. So they get afraid just jumped up on the telly too. So just jumped up on the telly. That's weird. It flashed up anyway. So I feel there's a lot of fear about this. There's a lot of fear. Wait a minute. Let's ask how. There's a lot of fear from this divine masculine. So I'm just improvising with this one, right? I usually use my tarot book with a specific spread in it, but I'm just going to do my own one. So basically, my intention before I came on here, but I'm going to say it again. I want to pick up on, let's say, an imminent union. Let's ask about an imminent union. So, and let's see how imminent or how soon this actually happens. Let's do that. Especially because call now and call me is coming up. This feels urgent. Where is the masculine that I'm connecting with? Whether this is a male masculine or a female masculine. Where is this masculine at? Where's their emotions at? It just flashed up sad. See, they answered me through the telly. And Pisces moon is sad. You know, it's hashtag all the feels. Confidence in reverse. Yeah, so this masculine's, there's a lack of confidence there about coming forward. Oh my God, afraid. There you go, there's clarification. Fearful, scared, terrified. Well, we know what afraid means, but it's more the fact that I said that, because it's just God speaking through me if you're new. And I didn't get to that bit, but everything I do basically is a light code activation. I'm a Reiki master, a shaman. It's all healing, like I heal through my frequency. I also feel it's symbolic that because I got my hair chopped, do you like it? I love it. I don't care if anyone else likes it. I love it. But see, and there's something about validating yourself. Like I said on the live, when I was like, do you think I should do it? I already knew. Like I was already going to do it. But So you already know the answer. This masculine already knows the answer. If you're the masculine, you already know what you want to do. Call now for salvation. It literally just came up. But yeah, that actually came out in reverse. So this masculine isn't a... That kind of contradicts itself, doesn't it? This person, you might contradict yourself a lot if you're this masculine. But this masculine's not... they're saying this masculine's not as cocky. So this is about a masculine that was quite sure of themselves in some sort of way. But they're coming forward more humble. And they're not afraid to take action now. Is that what you're saying? Hopeful, but it's in reverse. But wait a minute, I kind of know what they're saying. It's like, so basically, right, if you're this masculine, you're coming forward less cocky, more humble. There is worry. But you're not letting fear get in the way. Is that what you're... Oh my God, yeah. After being very trapped. So basically, you've either been trapped in fear. That's what it is, because fear was in... You've been trapped in fear about coming forward. But now you're not letting pride get in the way, because pride's in reverse. Abused just popped up there as well. So I feel abused. Why is it saying abused, weak? It just came up now as well. Shit. And then I just went, really, did I need to eat actually? Do you know what? The heater's on, but the window's open. It's like I went really... That was horrible. I feel they're trying to tell me if you're this masculine or this is your masculine, you're ascending. Because it was like I was going up a lift. Who's this? What Oasis song is this? Yeah, that was horrible. So I feel you might be going through a bit of stuff like that. Whatever. I can't remember how that goes. I genuinely can't remember how that song goes. Whatever. Maybe you're like, whatever happens, I'm going for it. That's what I'm feeling. Think about it. I asked about imminent. It's number 18. 18's the moon. Maybe this is a secret. You're feeling vulnerable, or your masculine's feeling vulnerable. Resentful, respectful, angry. Oh my God, what's this? This feels like someone else's it. Resentful, respectful in reverse, and angry. I think someone's moving away from some kind of karmic energy that's bitter, disrespectful, and angry. Oh God, I think we've had enough of the mixed emotions. I hadn't used them in a few weeks. So that's where the masculine's at, right? And we've heard about their karmic too for some reason. Again, that's coming through a lot today. So and like I said, you know, I've said this before, but I have the utmost respect for the readers out there and the energy healers that read the most horrendous karmic toxic shit every single fucking day. I don't know how they do it. Like, I do it when I'm guided to do it, and it might seem like even I do it more than most, but believe me, I don't. Some people, it's like literally every day, everything is like so toxic. I prefer to pick up on the divine love. That's what I'm here to do. But I do have to shed light on the toxic shit, and it's toxic. It's toxic today. Where's this feminine at? Go with this masculine. Disappointed. You've moved through some kind of disappointment, some kind of disillusion, defeated and let down. You've moved through some kind of feelings of being let down. So I'm feeling into it, and it feels like you've been let down by a masculine that was too sure of themselves, acting quite cocky, and went towards somebody that has ended up hurting them. A familiar story. It's not one that we like for you masculines, but that is what I'm feeling. Yeah, oh my God, hateful. Hostile, vengeful, spiteful. Remember, we were asking about the feminine, so I don't like the word hateful, but at some point this feminine's felt extreme pain and anger and, well, yeah, hate, you know, just because I don't like the word. Somebody's Some days felt, yeah, some days it's you've been dropped like a hot tatty, as we'd say in Scotland, for someone else. So whether you were in a situationship or relationship, whatever, you've been in a close connection with your twin flame, and they've, the moment in Greece where Cha-Cha comes away and steals Danny off his Sandy's happened. That's basically it, isn't it? That's how I always see it. Resentful, yeah, and it's look, it's left, right. Well, I mean, we did ask, so that's okay, hen. That's all right if you've been feeling indignant, offended, and bitter. Like, you're like, fuck you. Do you know what I mean? So that's quite funny because we got that card for the karmic, but I'm asking about the feminine, and you were, but you're not feeling trapped anymore. So look, this is so sad. I'm not wanting to know anymore. This is because it's Pisces moon, and my moon is in the 12th. Sorry, not my moon. My moon in the 12th house. So maybe someone's placement connected to this has a moon in the 12th house. That's very secretive energy. I think somebody watching this has a moon in the 12th house. Christ, if you've got a Pisces moon in the 12th house, that's very secretive. Very psychic too, but very secretive. Could, yeah, interesting. I spoke about Pisces moon earlier. I mean, it is Pisces moon, but I actually spoke about how I've been fucked over by a lot of Pisces moons in all areas of life. So when I trust a Pisces moon, I must really be trusting you, you know what I mean? So be honoured. I know there's a few of you out there. Yeah, this feminine's coming out feeling empty, numb, withdrawn, depressed, imprisoned, concerned, stuck, and trapped. I've also been there myself, so, but it's, yeah, you're coming out feeling like that. And you're about to be surprised. Oh my god, see, they've definitely answered us. Startled, astonished, shocked. I also feel that's this masculine though. This masculine's coming. Yeah, you're heavily mirroring. These are twins that are heavily mirroring. Your masculine's surprised and coming out feeling trapped. Like, oh god, don't tell me we're picking up on what I've just picked up on. This might be the same. Might be a similar union. Might be the same union for all I know, but it's like I wanted to pick up on something different. This masculine might be coming out of being trapped about who's who, because that one felt very much like either the masculine's trying to kid themselves on that someone else was their twin flame or a strong bond. Whether they use the word twin flame or soulmate, it doesn't really matter. Like, I mean, can I just clarify? See, when other people say that, I don't mean the word doesn't matter. The word, and I get really serious about this, the word twin flame does matter. It's trying to be, people are trying to distort the word twin flame. And I actually feel, I wouldn't say let down, but I actually feel a bit disappointed, which is worse. And some of the other twin flame people that are here to help lift the twin flame collective, and they're not using the word twin flame because of that. Like, I'm just going on in harder. But no, I'm a twin flame healer. I'm a twin flame teacher. I'm a twin flame therapist. I'm a twin flame counselor. I'm a twin flame shaman. I'm a twin flame astrologer. Do you get what I'm saying? It is twin flames. Twin flame isn't a made up concept that's come about in the modern day. It's very ancient and it's to be respected. And I have actually said that to other people that do the same as what I do when I've come into contact, because I don't respect it at all. So I'm just saying, that's where I stand on it. So what I mean when I say it doesn't really matter, what I mean is the masculines, regardless of gender, that aren't really awakened to understanding on a deep level what the twin flame journey is about. Like, they could have been like, oh yeah, this is my soulmate, or it, because the vibe earlier was like, it felt like a feminine saying to a masculine, like, this is love at first sight, maybe, or like, this is meant to be, or we're soulmates. And it's like the masculines went along with it. So whether they genuinely like were naive enough to go along with that, or you've kidded yourself on, it's like, or you, like said, you're genuinely confused. I don't feel you're not trapped in fear about that, and you actually do. You've got this really strong download about who your feminine is, but that was also the feminine. You're about to be surprised, and I feel we're done with this deck. Empowered. This masculine's felt very disempowered in that karmic situation. Actually, I want to know. Yeah, very disempowered and disrespected, because respect's just come out in reverse again. Right, I think we've got enough info about that. When I tap into the past, I usually like to use some sort of past life cards. And I wasn't going to bother because I just picked, I will. Oh, wait a minute, actually, those ones would answer that. Did I bring my new cards through? Nah, I could use these. I'll use these for the past life. Right, so far we had very powerful High Priest and High Priestess of Atlantis energy coming through. So if High Priest or High Priestess comes out again, that's going to be powerful. Can you tell us about in a past life, like when, you know, whenever these twins were connected, or in the past in this life, and I'll see what comes up. Tell us about the past life. Sage. Be devoted and committed. So somebody was a wise sage, whether it was the feminine or the masculine. Take note of intuitive messages. There's the moon again. So there's lots of secrets surrounding this connection. I feel there is with all connections. Track down your fears and desires. That's the masculine in hunter mode with Mars and Aries. See beyond the current situation. That's the feminine who's well, doing what I'm doing right now. So that's a feminine that must be another psychic or healer, or a psychic healer, or you, even if you just read your own cards, you don't read for other people, it's whatever one it is. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Right, 21 though, karmic cycle. I feel this is tapping into what I've been channeling, well, really for years, but there's definitely something in the collective right now about the masculines realising that they had an unhealthy attachment to money. And the exchange of energy that has been created to create abundance, the power of love just came on, was not that. So it's like basically with twin flames, through your divine inheritance, like the money comes about through you being in balance with your masculine, like you being physically together. Because that's how money is made. When you balance your inner divine feminine masculine, you can usually come up with quite creative ideas for your money to come in, right? And yes, if you're new to me, I know it's not that easy for everyone. And actually, you've struck gold. Wait a minute, by being on this channel anyway, not just because of me, because everyone, we're a family. It's our channel, but I mean, you struck gold in the fact that if you're somebody that you do find it difficult to make money, or you've got a bit of a up and down journey with money, because I am definitely a divine feminine that's from the future timelines of actually when the positive aspect of this, it's exchange energy to create abundance. Like I'm very much in Lemuria energy, 2222, all the twos. So this is definitely about a union coming in. Like that's what I've asked for. The power of love bringing a union together and a lot of abundance. I feel a lot of money as well, actually. And again, like remember, I'm not into money, but I'm feeling a lot of money here coming in. Venus and Taurus would be about that. But it's on the right foundation. But I do feel they're saying trader. It's like this masculine. Remember, this is a past life, but I feel this is in the past as well. And this might even be the recent past. If you are this masculine, I feel you were all about the money. But look, now you're moving in a new direction. I love how they've just said that. So I don't want to talk for too long because, well, it doesn't really matter how long I talk for. I'm always like anything from an hour to a couple of hours, but an hour and 15 minutes seems to be when I stop when I do these ones. And I don't mean it, they do mean. Yeah, they're just saying this masculine's now trusting their intuition where they were ignoring it before. So like I said, whether it's with the one earlier and this one, again, it could be the same again. It could be the same wave that they're wanting me to pick up on today because they're coming into union. It's whether it is just as straightforward as somebody has believed that somebody else was their twin flame, or they've known deep down this isn't my twin flame, but this is more compatible. Something like that. Because I think it's a masculine that didn't want to do the work. Do you know what I mean? And that comes up a lot as well. Like if you are this masculine, you just felt like it was like impossible. And it's because it's a compliment really. Like you look at your twin flame like they're amazing. Like, you know, divine feminine looks at their masculine. But that can be, you know, if you don't be looking, and Pisces moon is, by the way, it's like when I was itching my nose, I meant to say that. That's if you're new, that's when I'm talking to loved ones in spirit. That's when they're trying to get my attention. What does that say? Your intuition is strong. We're reaching out to help. Oh my God, somebody's loved one in spirit is working very hard to get your attention with me being pulled to that. Something significant is going to come about on the dark moon because the new moon's on the 8th and the dark moon's the 7th. So look out for the 7th of May, which is Tuesday. So I'm filming this on Thursday. Yeah. And these could be significant dates as well, but let's just see. I'm just asking if we need to know a wee bit more about the past. So I feel that was just a wee bit about the past lives and the past. Can we just know a wee bit what was going on in the past with this masculine? I just want to kind of tap into if this is the same sort of story. What was going on with this masculine in the past? Whether it was ages ago or... So I feel this is more the past, as in like in this life, and it could have even been like, it's like this could be yesterday or it could be the last few weeks or months. Releasing, purifying, cleansing. This masculine has been in a state of healing, cleansing, purifying their energy for union. And wow, look at this. They're coming in with a lot more depth and an apology. They want your forgiveness. They want to return. They want to say sorry. That is the energy from earlier. Again, this is where when someone's about to come in for union, this is the energy. Awareness, importance, and value. They now realise the importance of this connection and you to them. There could be, I thought it was the pregnancy card there, but it's actually intimacy. Oh, be careful about what comes about through intimacy if you don't want that to happen. So intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding. This masculine now wants intimacy with you after making a mistake. That could mean a multitude of different things. Misunderstood, victim, lost soul. I feel this masculine was taking advantage of. Oh my god, that's so interesting. My nose is so itchy. It's always. Now remember, that's, I wouldn't say it's my favourite song, but I loved that when I was younger, and I do love the song, but it's more the video is fucking shady, because in the video to that song, now it's just started, so, but yeah, in the video, oh that's right, here it is, I really don't like this, it makes me feel sick. So at the start of the video, he's, you see how in love this couple are and they're fooling around and, a lot of sexual chemistry. And then it shows you that, oh dear. Right, okay. Oh God, it's a Pisces moon secret again. It shows you he hooks up with somebody, whether it's meant to be her sister, I hope not, or a friend or something. I hope not. I hope none of it. But it's like, it shows you, it's not at that bit yet, but it shows you like, maybe it's maybe your flatmate or something. Because look, it's at that bit now. Shit, this could be some like serious like specific details. But right now, like, so they've done this for a reason, and also it's number 16, which is the tower. So if this is your story, you would know, or maybe you don't know. But basically, it's somebody that lives with this girl, and when that girl is out, so now like, look, yeah, she's saying bye to that girl that she lives with. He's just winked at her, and now the girl's flatmate or sister, whoever that's meant to be, is alone with that guy, and he's about to do the dirty work. So sorry, somebody's betrayed you with somebody very close to you, past or present, and now this is the bit where the girlfriend's walking in and watching it because they're filming it. I mean, it's bad. So it's I mean, if it's that specific, like, it's not, as if it's not bad enough that he's cheated with somebody that's close to her. He was filming it. Okay, right, so, God, confessions, unveiling coming clean messages about a distorted divine feminine in reverse, waiting cycles and moments. Sorry, I'm just like emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, affected. I'm sorry, but I think there might be some actual specific details like that to this one, because they're flashing up stuff clairvoyantly about when I've heard of things like that have happened to people. And also that happens in after something like that. Horrible. Right, okay, so, I mean, cheating's horrible full stop, and also cheating with somebody cheating's, yeah, cheating's just horrible, full stop. But when it's like betrayal like that, it's like, there's really no words. Please forgive me, I'm sorry. Oh dear, I just saw I'm jealous. So that's really distracted me. Right, what does this masculine want to say? Now, if it's not, like, you know, because again, that's really horrible, and it almost makes me not want to. See, when I've done ones like this before, I actually haven't put them out, to be honest. Like, I did do one like this the other week, and it made me feel sick to stomach. It was things like snake in the grass, all that. All the cards that said snake on it kept coming out, and it made me feel sick, and I didn't put it out, because I just thought, I can't do that to people. And it's, yeah, so that'll just be lost in the vault. I think it was about 40 minutes. I stopped halfway through. I thought, this is just horrible. And I think it was a Pisces moon when I done it, you know. I pick up on stuff like this in Pisces moon. So, but this one I'll keep going, right? If it's not that it's like that's happened with somebody close around a divine feminine, it could be that it's someone close around a divine masculine. There could have been, yeah, could be like a karmic's cheated on somebody close to divine masculine as well, or regardless of gender. But either way, like in that video, like that guy's left completely broken because he's lost the one that he loves, so that's relevant. And also he seeks revenge, like he's just, oh shit, yeah, I forgot that, fucking hell. God, well, I don't know who's who in all of this, but that, he just set fire to that guy's art studio. And he's got a cheek because that's the one that broke her. And it's because though that the one who he broke his heart. Oh no, wait a minute. I don't know why, but there's a possibility I could be picking up on like revengeful karmic energies. I'm only saying that because I've had a lot of like different synchronicities where they're just definitely trying to warn me about like people's karmic energy, like past romantic situations which could have been quite some time ago for a lot of you, that have been causing trouble behind the scenes, like however one would do that, whoever it is, divine feminine or divine masculine or both. And you find that, you see, if one of you has got a toxic ex, there's got to be another one lurking on. Your twin's going to mirror you. It could, you know, even if that was like a long time ago for one of you, it will mirror. Like I've said that before about certain things that have happened in my Twinflame journey. I just know for a fact that it's going to have had to have mirrored at some point. Confusion and all this kind of stuff. So there's a lot of confusion and misunderstanding, but anyway, right, so just to clarify, there just has been some kind of betrayal involved here that's either been discovered and people are healing and purifying from, or maybe I'm out in it, if it's whoever this makes sense to. It could be betrayal for a divine masculine, or a divine masculine's done the betrayal because it's at 33 minutes divine masculine. But this could equally just be they've not betrayed a feminine with anybody that you know. It's just like that could be depictive of a random girl, but it's just because in that video it is meant to be somebody she's living with. I've always thought it looked like they were sisters, to be honest. They don't look like each other, but in the film it's like, because she kisses her goodbye and he can, yeah, it's anyway, whatever. Right, okay, so what does this masculine want to say then? Because this is quite heavy, so again, I'm frustrated. Please don't pay attention to my moods. I allow my physical world to affect me more than it should. I get frustrated at my life and I know it needs to change. I'm working on this. What else do they want to say? I want you. I can't help wanting you sexually. Your energy excites me and your body and mind turns me on. I want you right now and I don't care about anything else. Oh, and then that would tie in with an imminent union. I'm learning who I am. I feel like there's a reason we've been brought together. Like we have a mission together and I want to be part of that. So I'm learning my lessons. Now, I don't feel that they would allow me to pick up on Would they? Would you? Unless it's a warning, unless it's an omen for a masculine or a feminine. I was just going to say, like, you know, it could be an omen about, it could be like a test for someone, you see, because that was cheat. Like, you know, what if it's like the cheating that's going on is like two twin flames, you know, and somebody's coming to you and they haven't ended something. But I don't think they would let me pick up on that, because I feel this is all sort of past stuff. But let's see. What can I ask now? When I get kind of dreamy and daisy like this is when I get loose. That's why I like to use the book to keep me focused, like on a spread. But tell us, just, yeah, pick this up for a reason. Tell us something else about where the masculine's at. An apology, forgiveness, return. Yeah, so, like, you know, with all of that, that's like, look, like, that's some shit that could have went down in the past. Somebody, this masculine, if you're this masculine, it could be known that this masculine, like, went off with, like, somebody you know or something. Or it might be unknown, and it's kind of like, but that's, like... Or, like I say, just be aware it could be that this masculine's been betrayed, and that's what they'll tell you. It could be a bit of all of it. Catfish, because catfish has just jumped up. This masculine was catfished. Meaning, they fought somebody, it's like the one from earlier, they fought that the karmic was something that they weren't. It's the beauty, yeah, look, and now they're angry. Resentment, anger, hurtful words. Pretending, mask, exaggeration. I mean, that's pretty deep, but it could be that, like, somebody could have been catfished by somebody that knew the feminine, and then they've got to the masculine, and the masculine hasn't known, you see. Like, that, I have thought about that before, you see, when I'm helping people, and I've just thought about in general that that wouldn't be hard, you know, like, when you've got vengeful, karmic people that want to hurt you, basically. 13th of May, just, I would hope that, you know, everyone's karmic energies are going to be like that, you know. You can part ways with people and want them to be happy. Well, divine feminines are like that anyway, but karmics can often be, if somebody didn't want to not be your friend anymore, you know, you just never know. And hurt people, but that would be pretty goddamn fucked up, but it does happen. Nothing shocks me, probably can see. Hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart, something like that has went on. Curse, wow, shit. Hex, witchcraft, negative mind, yeah. Bitterness, somebody's angry about it. We'll not dig too much deeper into that, but that certainly doesn't feel good. And I doubt anybody that's done it's going to... Wait a minute, can we just know a wee bit more about that? Like I said, I can't be bothered specifying whether it's the masculine that's betrayed the feminine with somebody that they know, or a masculine that's been betrayed by a karmic with somebody that they know, or it could be even more complicated than that. Like I said, it could be setups by karmic. I mean, that seems like a bit far-fetched, but nothing's really far-fetched. That's what some of the other readers that, I mean, so like I said, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've subscribed to people that actually never watch their videos, but I just find it, I don't unsubscribe because I respect that that must be their path. I don't judge them. I couldn't do it every day, but there is one woman in particular. There's quite a few, but there's one I'm being shown that, like, it's literally every day she picks up on that. She picks up on, like, business setups and yeah, just, I don't know. So that is a thing that I've been picking up on the last few days, actually. Someone that's been fucked over with money or business or, I don't know, something like that. And now it's a bank advert, so that's not really too good. Triangle, yeah, love triangle, choices and decision. Oh my god, pregnancy fears. So, shark, survival, power. Yeah, so there could have, like, you know, it could be that too, you know, something could have, there could be pregnancy fears, right? Or that was a thing in the past, because, like I said, I'm picking up on an imminent union. So, moon, secrets, cycles, change. Fuck's sake, this is the same as earlier. This is the fucking same as earlier. I don't want to pick up on this stuff. Protection, slowness. Wait a minute, there is. Where's the deck where it's got a pregnancy card in it? Let's just shuffle this again. Something could have come about for a one night stand there. That's what I'm getting. Or there was like like I said, it could just be a pregnancy scare. Or, because the other one was more literal. It was literal, you know, it was a trap, and the child's come about, and a child's a beautiful gift. But this is not that. It's like, the only is there been cheating, betrayal. See, all the secrets come out in a 12th house moon. But then it could have, something like that could have come about. Or a fear of it. Oh my god, fuck. I feel sick. Fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. Now remember, it said pregnancy fears, so only you're going to know, or maybe you don't know if you're the... It literally says pregnancy, guys. Breathe again just came on. I don't know what will answer that. I can't believe that just came out, but I knew what they were telling me, so... Oh shit, shocking. Turmoil, trouble, unexpected, right. So yeah, we could be dealing with this here. There could be a shocking, unexpected pregnancy that's come about here for a one night stand or for cheating. How romantic. Holding on, obsessing and spying, and there could be that going on. Loyalty, trust and reliability, believing. But I mean, I suppose the good news is that if this is your masculine, they're loyal to you, feminine, whoever you are. But, so like I said, you might already know about this. This could be something that happened way in the past, by the way, but for somebody it kind of feels more present. Or, you might not know, but I would say you would have some sort of feeling if it's come about single, lonely, solitary, somebody's... But like I said, they're pulling men on the fact that it was pregnancy fears. That it could have shocked somebody, yeah. Attachments, third party, peers. Could be one of these things where it's like something like that has just shocked somebody into an awakening. But it could actually be the case as well. Possibility, risk, free-spirited adventures, risk. Again, it's like, this is where it's like I'm tempted to dive in deeper, but it's kind of like, sometimes you're just not meant to know until you find out, kind of thing. But it's like, I feel they're telling me it's like either way, it's taught this masculine a lesson not to be so free-spirited and so risky and careless, really reckless, is really clinging, holding on, obsessing, spying. That's kind of giving me vibes of like a karmic, crazy, really, energy again, like, Divine Masculine came out in reverse, distorted. So it's like, yeah, they're saying you attracted somebody that wasn't great because you were in distorted masculine energy. Chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilience. But what they're saying to me is like that feminine energy was chasing after you. So it's almost like, you know, when a not almost, when a masculine's in distorted masculine energy, you masculines out there, because I'm teaching you as well, you'll attract women that, like, you know, you'll know when it's kind of a toxic or an unhealed feminine because they'll be chasing you. And masculines are meant to chase the feminine, you know what I mean? You're meant to pursue a feminine. It's not meant to be. So women that kind of throw themselves at men like that are usually pretty toxic. I mean, you could say wild, and, you know, people can make that be about empowerment and that, but I feel that's just distortion when people do that. It's like when people talk about these sites and that as being female empowerment. That's no That's no female empowerment. That's no female empowerment, basically. Influences, attachments, third parties, peers. Yeah, this feminine has thrown themselves at this masculine, and now they're angry. Resentment, hurtful words, angry. Like, so it's like somebody's. Yeah, and look, forgiveness, return, sorry. So it's, yeah, that feminine, so it does feel like that. I am getting it. It's like revenge or something. It's pretty dark. This is quite a dark secret. It's like somebody's pursued a masculine. And this is what I actually put in the post earlier, like, you know, in Pisces moon, that's when, if you drink in a Pisces, drink, drugs, anything like that, or a mixture of it in a Pisces moon can be lethal. and you're going to make, you know, that's when you're going to be very you're going to make mistakes. That's when you're going to be vulnerable to toxic women or men, depending on who you are, same sex, whatever. And that's when stuff like this can happen. Like, not everyone's got your best interests at heart. Confessions, unveiling, coming clean messages. Yeah, I'm not wanting to dig any more into that. So anyway, what's this? We need to transmute it. Fucking hell. So what's where's the feminine at right now to go with this? I can't stand picking up on things like this. It really does make me feel sick. I'm too sensitive in a Pisces moon, but it's when I'm good at this. But rebirth, personal freedom unleashed. So you're going through some sort of rebirth if you're this feminine. Clearing core wounds. So you've had people around you, karmic energies, that have helped you to clear karma. The masculine certainly clearing karma. And yeah, whatever happens to you, you're being guided to speak your truth and express yourself. And time to forgive, heal abandonment wounds. So I feel this is going to be about forgiving this masculine for whatever they're about to unveil there, because it's pretty dark. But this will result in a union. This masculine's swimming home to you, because it's the two swans, and also that's a masculine swimming home. So, and where's this masculine at? Let's see. Wow, yeah, look, same card, shuffled in the set. So, yeah, this masculine's coming forward. Like, we've already heard sorry, apology, all of that. And, yeah, and that's somebody, I'd say that's somebody in a dark night of soul, like an ego death. Violet flame, so transmuting energy, that's important because it was the Saint Germain Ascension Day yesterday. So this has helped to awaken this masculine, and Saint Germain's about that, transmuting negative energy and guiding the twins. That's why I work with that every day. I said that in another video that I'm surprised that I literally saw nobody else mentioning that, which is questionable. Rebirth, yeah, look, this whatever this is, whatever all this heavy shit is, it's awakened this masculine. Rebirth, like I said, bear in mind it did say catfish, so like something could have come about to trick this masculine in some sort of way, or the trick is alcohol and it's like overdoing it and falling into some kind of situ, but it's definitely something there. The electric, creative expression, so again, that's going to mean different things to different people, but it's for me, it's like can mean shock, surprises, and we already had shock in Aquarius moon, because we were in Aquarius moon up until a few hours ago. Sacred sexuality, access in the unified field. This masculine is at a place of, because that's talking about sacred sexual energy. Look, this is kind of similar from earlier, because now we've got false twin flame, intense change. So it's not the same story as earlier, but it feels like a same shitty situation. So it's the same wave of twins going through really shitty stuff, basically. We're all going through shitty stuff of our own, but it's like these are particularly shitty things. Yeah, like, so this masculine's coming in for an imminent union, because remember that's what I was asking about, after purifying themselves from this bullshit. And they could have, yeah, I did say that at the start, they could have thought that somebody else was a twin flame or their soulmate, or they were duped by somebody being like, you're my soulmate. And all the other stuff that came through, it could be with the same person, or that could be an addition to that. Is that everything changes? Everything changes but you. And the reminder just came on for a film that says it was always you. So feminine, it was always you. Yeah, it is. That's so clever. Everything changes but you. And we're 1,000 miles apart, but I still love you. Everything changes but you. So, and Robbie's looking pretty sprightly and attractive there. So this could be quite an attractive divine masculine who attracted the ladies. And it sounds like he's attracted some toxic ones along the way as well. Look, I'm still dancing. I'm like swaying. yeah, soul merger. But whatever all this is, right, it's going to be in the past. Your souls are merging together. Yeah, this masculine can crystal clearly see now. This masculine's had a lot of tricks done to them in the past life healing. I feel it's like it's toxic karmic energies that have followed both the twins from past lives. But this one could be as specific as a karmic of a divine feminine has been a karmic of a masculine too. And I feel that came through the video there. Like somebody's hurt both people somehow. And it feels like by sleeping with a masculine. That's I mean, I don't know what else it could be. Lying on you. Something like that. But now the masculine's feeling guilty about it. What does the feminine want to say to the masculine? I'm sending you signs. Are you seeing them? I'm so proud to be your divine feminine. I'm so proud you're my divine masculine came out earlier. Whenever your fear tells you I wouldn't want to hear from you, it's just that I always do. But obviously, because we're digging in on this tea, I could see why that masculine would be scared to approach a feminine. Especially if it's unknown. If it's known, it's known, but if it's unknown, it's kind of like that's difficult, but anything can be overcome with twin flame. Like I always say, even in these really rough ones, right? Like, what you're going to do, the other option is to stay away forever and you've lost the love of your life. Whereas you may as well, like the message said, come clean. Do you know what I mean? Come clean and see if you've got a chance. Like, it's a shame because remember, I've been on the twin flame journey. Like, I've been awakened to being a twin flame 14 years. And I've been helping twin flames really 14 years as well. I would say longer than that. But like, I've known my twin flame 21 years, which I can't believe that. But obviously we've been in separation for like a huge, for like half it, probably a huge majority of it. But it's I've helped a lot of twin flames in the past where like things like, unexpected pregnancies have come about or things like that. And it's kind of like, I've known divine feminines that they would have taken their masculine back because they knew that wasn't planned. Like, whether or not that they were trapped. It's not always that. Like, like say it is for a one night stand or a relationship that hasn't been established for very long and it comes about. It doesn't really matter. Well, it does matter if somebody traps somebody, and that's what I picked up on earlier. But if it was more kind of like, it's just one of these things that happened because, it's destined to happen. Because I do believe some children are meant to come along to make somebody grow up, you know what I mean? Like, and it's always going to be a gift whoever the child comes through. But, yeah, it's a shame when masculines don't realise that it's like they would have been forgiven, But it just, everything happens the way it's meant to happen. Like, the masculine goes on the journey and masculine's meant to go on. But this feminine wants to say... And a lot of them can't get away. They're in a spider's web. Yeah, I love you. That's really beautiful what I just said. This feminine saying I love you. And with what I was just channeling there, that was love. But the thing is, what's also love is when masculines wouldn't want to put you in that situation. So it's really difficult. It's a hard one. It's difficult. It's difficult. So much time has passed, but my love grows stronger each day. But that's why I think that's came out. It's like a lot of masculines can sacrifice their own happiness because they want the feminine to be happy. And I wouldn't say that they hope the feminines go on to be with other people, but I feel it's more of a test. They want to see if you're gonna know your worth. If something feels off, it usually is. And true divine feminines don't tend to move on. This one hasn't, and I'm a true one. I'm a teacher of it. But I can't wait to be alone with you because the desire is always there for your masculine. So yeah, because like I said, it's your own energy. So the people that are kind of like, oh, they're doing it, you go and do it. I don't feel they understand what the twin flame journey is about. Because not everybody is a twin flame. It's a unique journey. That's why not everybody understands it. And that's why toxic karmic feminines, like what I just picked up on, toxic karmic masculines too. Because there's a lot... Although that sounds like a toxic feminine energy has, I don't know, got involved somewhere between a union, which is always the case because that's what karmic energies are, but that actually feels like somebody that's known both. masculines can do that too. Do you know what I mean? Like masculines can have toxic friends that can try it on with the feminine. So it's just, and same sex at hand. Was this masculine wanted to say something else because I picked up this card. Something's going to be shocking though, because he just pulled me to jawline, and that reminds me of someone going, so I'm sorry I run, this is just all so intense and I don't know how to handle it. I want to make love to you over and over again. That's that sacred sexual energy, and I want to wake up beside you every day. Yeah, so it's like, you know, all this energy that's coming through, I feel like it's like, I push you away because I don't want to lose you. Crazy. I know, I feel this masculine's like, whatever it is they went through playing games as I pick up the chess game. That was really interesting. I was doing a session the other day and somebody mentioned a family member playing chess, and I just pulled that earlier in the video, the chess game, so that's how I made it. But yeah, this masculine was playing games before. I think they were trying to headfuck you a bit, make you think that they didn't like you, because that's what masculines do. But they've had enough of the tough lessons, as we can clearly see. So what else about this? Resolving conflict. Oh, that's quite sad actually. I'm going to need to eat something. Resolving conflict. Empathy, compassion, understanding and love. And that makes sense with what I've just picked up on, doesn't it? Like that's a feminine, like sending healing energy. This came out in one of the earlier videos. To this masculine. That's like what I said. Like, you know, if a masculine's in a even a sticky situation like that, feminines can feel stuff like that. Like whenever my masculine's been in any kind of, and again, sometimes I know what it is and sometimes I don't. Like, because I can just tune in and I can feel exactly what it is, or I get shown signs about it or whatever. And then I've had confirmation as well. But like whether this was like years ago, ages ago, or more recent, like I could just tune in. Like I'm very telepathic in mine. But like I've said before, like I really do feel as well that my masculine, I could hide it from other people, but I actually feel like he can tune in to how I'm really feeling, which is, that's kind of, you know, in a way that put other people off even doing this at all, but I'm just like, whatever, do you know what I mean? Yeah, this feminine sending healing energy to their masculine. They want to resolve the conflict. But as you can see, I did say that this was that the one earlier? I did say that I felt this masculine was feeling quite sad. Maybe in a dark night of soul. But it feels like this masculine, from what I've picked up on, they're sad, but they're in love. That's very hashtag all the feels. Yeah, I just shuffled and it came out again. That's always when I'm like, they're like, we told you, bitch. Like, they're in love. They're sad, but they're in love. And serendipity. There might be like, you might just bump into them at the supermarket. Again, I wouldn't want to do that either. But, you know, there might be some kind of scenario where there's a serendipitous meeting that takes place. Or it could be just when they pop up on you, on your phone or at your actual house. And now it's a Mariah Carey song. Is that When a Hero Comes Along? Oh no, without you. How does that go again? Let me put the lyrics up. Oh, I can't live if living is without you. Isn't that crazy with what I just said? So I doubt the masculine's going to be coming in like that, but you never know, they could be. The 11 just popped up, so this could be happening around the 11th of May, or it could be something to do with November here. Somebody could be a Scorpio, or yeah, they could only be a Scorpio November. Wait a minute. Could be a Sagittarius too if it was like after the 21st. Sexual freedom in reverse. This masculine's tired of being promiscuous. They've matured. Spiritual maturity. It was kind of in reverse, so if someone's still being promiscuous or caught up in karmic situations, they're learning and growing, learning their karmic lessons. But like I said, no, they're like, no, they're just reminding me, no, this is what this masculine's worked through, because I asked for an imminent union. And we could see that from the story. Remember, it's not everyone's. They're ready to mature and work on their divine assignment, their divine abundance, real love, intimacy with their luminous woman. That's a muse that's shining and have sacred sexual energy. with a sacred woman. Yeah, white buffalo calf woman. That came up earlier too. That's all the divine feminine energy. So this masculine's learned their lesson with distorted feminines. Karmic lessons with distorted feminines. Whether it's ones that they've been attached to for a while or ones that come in and catfish them. Dating. Yeah, look, shit. Look what I just said. When this masculine's been like casually dating, I think somebody close to both has catfished. Like, you know what I mean? Somebody's been close to a feminine, they've catfished a masculine. Cruel. Resolving conflict. Toxic women, guys. And that's why they want a divine feminine. They feel worthy now. They feel worthy where they didn't before. Toxic, jealous women. But you know what I always think as well, whenever I've helped people with stuff like this, if a friend, well, definitely if it's a current friend, but if a friend is found to do that, because I've seen titles like that before, it's like, you know, where your actual current friend has done that, sick. But even if it's a past friend, what it's shown you is, well, you were right to part ways with the past friend, you know, like a frenemy. But again, even that comes from childhood wounds and hurt people. But yeah, you definitely wouldn't want to have anyone anywhere near you if they do something like that. And you think, well, I wouldn't even want to have the masculine anywhere near me, but it's when a masculine goes through the rebirth process, and actually even if somebody from a past done that, it's like they would both be different people, but again, you wouldn't want somebody around you. Purity. Something like that's happened. You're pure, open spiritual eyes, but it's to awaken this masculine, and like I said, possibly even the person that done that. No veil, psychic, different, cosmic inspiration and light. Lesson beyond the soul path, honour all life, exchange of joy without karma or sacrifice. Star children, no veil, psychic, different, cosmic inspiration, light. I actually feel they're talking about there's some star children that are meant to come about through this union. Wait a minute, did I not say that at the start before I picked up on all the toxic shit? I did, didn't I? Because it was like intimacy. It was like intimacy. That was when I was talking about the twin flames rather than whatever all the other shit is. 7 seconds. I'm just a second. 7 seconds away. Somebody could be very close. 7 seconds. Family of light. Signs, guidance, innate and an ancient wisdom. Yeah, the family of light are guiding. We're a family of light right here. The family of light are guiding this union back together. Creation. Unique expression, flow of creation, joyfulness. What else? Don't know if we need any more cards. This might just be this. I might not put those today. I might save this for like tomorrow or Saturday, because I'm putting the other ones out, but I'll just decide. Dove of peace, stay in the heart, all is well, be at peace. I feel that's talking about like this is quite chaotic. So especially if this is a secret, if this is not known to the feminine, then this is about, you know, stay in your heart. It's like they're saying stay in your heart. And you know, what I always think, right, is whether this thing's like, you know, dramatic stuff like this has happened to, well, no stuff actually like this, but like, well, yeah, challenging situations, shall we say, in the past. It's kind of like the way I've always dealt with it is look at it from my Sag moon, that my soul must have signed up to go through these painful situations, and it's all going to end up meaning something in the end. And it's kind of like, right, I was thinking this the other day, you know how like there's a lot of like some of you watching this are masculines that are oh, that's what it is, yeah, afraid of intimacy. Like, I do understand it, but the way that I always see that is, could you really be that afraid of being hurt that you would run away from the love of your life for the rest of your life when you've seen other men do that in your life, or other women do that in your life, or you've seen it in the films, or like I would just see it as we're not here for long, and Like, yeah, we're not here for long. Like, enjoy your life, be in love, take the risk. But maybe it's not maybe, it's because I'm the feminine polarity and I'm like, there's things that I'm afraid of in life and I'm afraid of being hurt, but it's like, even with the story that I'm reading right now, it's like, you know, a lot of fucking shit's went down in my twin flame connection too, and stuff that I don't know about as well that I can feel, and it's kind of like, but at the end of the day, I'm not with him right now, and I've actually never officially been with him. Should shit like this happen, if he was actually my felly, as we say here, then that's a whole different fucking ballgame. But I can tell you right now, it wouldn't fucking happen, because if it happened once, it'd be see you later. Do you know what I mean? But and again, you'd be like, oh, but that's not twin flames. But what I mean is, I feel that we're a twin flame pairing that our souls have known. The fuckery can happen before, but once the line is drawn, if it happens after, I love myself unconditionally, and I would find that highly disrespectful to be done after you forgive somebody for all the other shit that's happened. You know what I'm saying? So I think people know what I'm saying. And yeah. But and I don't mind saying that on camera. I don't mind who's seeing that. Twin flames, karmics lurking. I don't really care, like, you know, anybody's karmics, including mine or his, or I don't care, because it's like, mine knows that too. That I don't suffer fools gladly. Right, so I just trust, restore, time out for you, nature, shamanic signs. Shamanic signs from the shaman. Portals, doorways into the now, letting go of the warrior. I feel this is about dropping your defences, because look at how, you know, look at what I just said, but it's true, like, it's time for both to drop your defences, and because you share the same space. Is that, things can only get better, I'm not shitting you, can only get, it fucking is, things can only get better. So they used a bit of mapping there to transmute the energy, but that's quite interesting. Telepathy, co-creation, communion, honouring. Yeah, and I did say it's about an imminent union. It's like you share the same. You're. It's like a soul merge is taking place here. That was that in this one, or it came out earlier. A soul merge is taking place. I feel there's been a lot of tantric, energetic union going on, and there's about to be a lot of tantric, physical union going on. So you're very in tune with each other even before you saw each other. The masculine will know when it's time. Stepping stones. I just said the masculine will know when it's time, and this says take the next step. Let go of the old paradigm. That's so. I'm going to use that for the thumbnail. Cheesy. Wait a minute. Yeah, you might not even be able to read it. Look, that looks like heaven on earth. That's new earth. So it's like whatever all that horrible shit that's happened before, whether this was your specific story or it's things that are like that, it's just time to let the old story go. It's time to let the old paradigm go. And by the time a divine masculine is a divine masculine, they'll be ready to let it go too. Because if they're not, don't let them in. Like, literally, don't let them over the door. Like, also on that video, there's a whole load of notes, money, falling down on that guy. So again, there's something in the collective right now where it's just really homing in on how obsessed the masculines were with materialism. Arise, know and flow as the love you are, bliss. Yeah, twin flame love can transcend all this bullshit. Expression, authentic expression, words are powerful truth. Attuned to nature's signs, find your way, follow your heart. The masculine's being guided to follow their heart and express their truth, however dark it is. And on that note, I think I'm done here. So, you know, there's a lot of lovely shit in this, but there's a lot of fuckery. So, if this is your story, I wish you a beautiful union, and I'll use those cards in a minute to see if we end it on the union card. It often does. See what I mean? It's 1:09. I always end up ending at about 1 hour 15 or 1 hour 20 minutes. It's not always exactly that, but is there any more dark truths? And it would be good if it was not so dark. I wonder if the one's going to come out that's like, I wonder, and it's about turning up at the door or something. What does this masculine want to say right now? Tell us some. Could this masculine's higher self, of whoever's story this is, could you tell us not what they're thinking, not what they might do, what are they at, what's the next action, what's the next step, because that card said that. And then you please let me know if you find this, how soon after this was. Oh my god, don't tell me that's... I'm not even fucking kidding you, it's... Right, that's... I need to say before I forget. Ace of Base, the sign. I saw the sign. Opened up my eyes, I saw the sign. And it also has the ankh on it, the masculine and feminine union sign. Oh my god, that's crazy. I mean, obviously, oh my god, and I'm wearing the ankh. I wear it most days, but I don't wear it every day. So, let me see the lyrics. Maybe that's, I don't know the lyrics. But there could have been a pregnancy scare somewhere in all this story. Somewhere along the lines with whoever it is, because I thought it was all that she was is another baby. Do you know what I mean? Maybe somebody could have been trying to be getting trapped with another baby, or there was a pregnancy scare or something. But I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. No one's going to drag you up to get into the light where you belong. But where do you belong? Feels like Awaken and stuff, and it's just loads of people passionately kissing. And the ankh sign keeps popping up. My god, they're really necking on there. Under the pale moon for so many years I wondered who you are. Yeah, look, how could a person like you bring me joy? Under the pale moon where I see a lot of stars. That feels like a masculine that felt the feminine was too good to be true. I either said that in this video already, or in the other one. But it's like now they've got, it's like, it's like real kingdom spouse message this. It's like God has given this masculine the sign that you are who they want, that you're not too good to be true, you're real. Wow. Right. Okay, so what's going on imminently with this masculine? Like, what are they about to do? What's the next step? I'm learning. I've grown up since our last encounter. I have been working on myself, and I'm becoming someone you can be proud of. Oh, they're just saying that to me as well. There could have been like, this could be like pregnancy scares between twins as well, because this is not all twins are in separation. Like, this could have been somebody that you were allowing to come back and forwards, or you could have let your guard down once or something. It's like, it's only you're going to know, but... And then that's where it wouldn't be good, because it's like, you know what I mean? It's something like that. I'm frustrated. Please don't pay attention to my moods. I allow my physical world to affect me more than I should. I get frustrated in my life, and I know that needs to change. I'm working on it. They're not actually telling me what I asked. I'll shuffle if they maybe don't want to tell us. I'm going to ask with other cards. So, is there anything else this masculine wants to say? Yeah, look, it is something like that. I'm growing up. I get attention from others online and in person. Oh my god, the catfishing thing. But it does nothing for me except boost my pride and ego. I'm stepping away from all that because that's no longer important to me. Yeah, so again, there's something in that, right? That I swear by the sun and the moon, and I can't remember all the words, but that just came on. I see the questions in your eyes. I know what's weighing on your mind. I can't sing this, I'm just going to read it. You can be sure I know my part. Because I stand beside you through the years. You'll only cry those happy tears. This is this masculine channeling this. They've grown up. They're not interested in other people. Though I make mistakes, I'll never break your heart. So this masculine's saying, look, I'm not perfect. I'm still going to make mistakes, but I won't break your heart like I've done in the past. And I swear by the moon and the stars in the skies, I'll be there. But there's something with that saying I get attention from others online. I can just feel it in the Pisces moon. There's been something like that. It could be malicious, it could be harmless. It feels calculated though. It feels like somebody has known who the masculine is. The masculine might not have known who the girl is, or the woman, or I think it's a girl or a woman, or they could have. So there's something in that. Depends how bitter and angry and on the defensive, and somebody is. Hurt people. I'm understanding, I'm facing my truths, I'm going within to become a better person. I know I have a purpose here and I want to be able to work on that. But this person's growing up and knowing better and doing better, and they're really not wanting me to tell you anything else, because I keep opening up the cards on, I'm afraid, look at this, I'm afraid I walked away but I intend to come back. My concern is, will you be there when I do? I was running from myself. So that person was running from themselves, and they could have really self-sabotaged in the process of it. But like the other card said, leave the old paradigm behind. My love won't age at all. Rejoice. Yeah, there's going to be a happy union coming about. Embrace your loving connection and rejoice. This is what's coming about soon, because I asked for imminently. I think I just saw a Kindle in the corner of my eye there. After a labyrinth, even when you feel lost, there's always a way through the labyrinth. I feel that's about whatever I just channeled about there. A bit of fuckery. Attraction, divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficiality. But it's like, that's what they're saying. It's like these unfortunate events have woke the masculine up to, like, just things being more important than like looks and sex and superficiality and lust and a fumble in the dark. 1111, yeah, awakening. 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolises the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. It's, I don't want to trigger people, do you know what I mean? I don't fucking like thinking about this shit either, but it's kind of like, I just thought, like I would say, like, again, I don't really like going this deep, but I'm going to say it. I've said it before. It's like, the one thing my twin flame journey has taught me all these years is there's nothing you can control. And I get why the things have happened. I get why the things that I know of anyway, and even things I don't know of, I get why every single thing has happened between me and mine. It doesn't mean that things haven't hurt me, that things haven't made me angry, that things haven't shocked me. Like, I've had the rug pulled out from me so many times. So if it happens again, you know what I mean, it's a bit cruel that it's another one, but it's kind of like, I get it. It's just to show you that there's a greater force at play, and it's, I've got Pluto Scorpio in the 12th house, so not only is that hidden enemies, frenemies, just being able to deal with a lot of pain. I really do, like I said, I'm very connected to Mary Magdalene, but I'm also very connected to Jesus energy, and in some ways I feel more like the Jesus energy as I'm wearing blue, and I always connect blue with Jesus and Mother Mary. Yeah. Betrayal is something that I can forgive and I can let things go, but I don't let people back around me. And that's why I think I'm quite a unique twin flame teacher, because if I wasn't a twin flame, if a man treated me disrespectfully, and even in the ways that my twin flame has done, even before we're like, because we've never been boyfriend, girlfriend, like, I probably wouldn't forgive it, to be honest. Like, I would forgive it, but I wouldn't want to have anything to do with the person. I'm just being honest. But it's like, I am a twin flame, and I know who my twin flame is. And yeah, I love him unconditionally, and I forgive him. And for the things I know of and the things I don't know of, but we can't build a bridge and become more than what we are without a conversation. Spiritual, yeah, because it's a spiritual union. Your spiritual journey is beginning, and that's somebody saying that the masculine energies, including mine, they're in a lot of ways just beginning their spiritual journey. And even if like a masculine's been an awakening over a period of months or 6 months or longer than that, they're still just beginning it compared to the feminine, because the feminine's been living in the higher dimensions. A lot of feminines do work like I do, or you're following your calling in some other kind of way, because not every divine feminine is called to be on YouTube or is called to do something to me, but a lot are obviously. Very brave if you are that. I see you, sister or brother, if you're divine feminine. Actually, in saying that, I know why they're saying that, so it's quite. This is one of the cases where I'm like, I really want to fucking tell you who it is, but I found. Oh my god. So again, remember, if you know who I'm talking about, just keep it telepathy. But because if you're new, I always say I don't say the YouTubers that I love, because I also don't say the ones that I'm not a fan of, because I just think it keeps it fair and classy and whatever. But but yesterday, oh my god, I couldn't sleep. It was like 2 a.m, and I got this guy was suggested to me, and he was fucking hilarious. But he was very talented as well, right? In fact, that was really weird. I got led to 2 men. One man was, so basically they were basically showing me awakened divine masculine men, because I'd say they were both twin flames, although they didn't have that anywhere in the title, but I can just tell. So I think that's a sign. Like, they're just telling me that a lot of even divine masculines watching me right now. I mean, for all I know, you could be lurking, you could have your own channel, or you're going to have your own channel, or you might be doing work with your feminine, or not all masculines would be guided to do that. Like, a lot of them would want to stay behind the scenes and have the feminine, up close and all that. I'm sure they do want the feminine up close, but like, but again, some you'll do it alongside whatever. But anyway, the first one was fucking hilarious, because he was going like really OTT into the sexual stuff, and it was banter. But he was also very gifted, a very gifted reader. So I spin it for you to show, because if you need a lot, it was really, but the main reason why, again, I'm saying because it's like, the karmics watch too. So, but the reason actually why I just don't do that anyway. But the reason why I wouldn't say who it is because he was on point. Like, so amongst it being funny, it really, like, it just absolutely confirmed what I already know. So, yeah, but no, some really gifted. It's yeah, because I definitely follow more female, especially when it comes to the twin. It's a huge, vast majority of them are female, so it was quite weird that it was 2 guys I found, but nice. And then the other man was very good at reading the tarot as well, actually, but more. Andy was from the UK, he was English, and he was like he was a Reiki master and tarot, and what else did it say? I think he was doing a bit of astrology. So do you know what I mean? Like, it was just really quite nice to see, because it's just, I feel that's just for me to deliver it, for the people that tune into me, that, there's guys doing this too, and it's fucking cool. They were actually both very good looking, if I'm honest, too, so they were easy on the eyes, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, the first one, oh my god, absolute jokes. Absolute jokes. Like, he was a bit younger than what I am, and then the other, oh my god. Let Me Be Your Fantasy, Baby D's just came on, but also Deliverance is what the album's called. I'm telling you, this masculine's had Deliverance, 1, 2, 3. And especially if that was really specific to that situation that I'm picking up on. Can I just say as well, I do want to buffer this with situations like what I picked up on. I don't really want to make it all about that. That can happen through alcohol, right? When people get really fucked up and they don't know what they're doing. I've had friends that have done this along the years that get themselves into crazy situations, male and female friends, and I've been that too. Let's face it, like, it's just, I always used to say that it's like, I reminded, when I used to drink too much, I reminded me of Charlotte from Geordie Shore. So if you know, you know what I mean? If you're in the UK, even maybe actually, if I don't know where it gets shown in other parts of the world, but that's just, for those of you that don't know, that's just somebody that was really vulnerable. But actually funny as fuck, so I'll take that too. But when she drank, she was a fucking liability, do you know what I mean? Just, you don't know where you are, you could wake up anywhere. Now, I was very lucky because we'd always synchronicity. this is going to come about in a very synchronistic way. Like, me and my friends mainly would always really look out for each other. There's definitely some nights out I've had where people have all got far too drunk and you've been left on your own, and, you know, or shit happens and all that kind of stuff. And that's when I tended to not liking going out and stuff, when, because it starts getting dangerous in that way. But yeah, so in some ways, when my masculine's been in a relationship, it's, at least I've known he's safe. Do you know what I mean? Like, I suppose that actually isn't. God, that's really quite weird of me to say that, but it's true. You know what I mean? That is unconditional love. That is true love. Like, I mean, that again, I'm like, this is where I need to stop going too far into it. But it's like, I've said that, like, you know, that, like, I'm not about to sit here and, like, tell you how much I desire, and, you know, but I mean, I think it's obvious. I go on about how good looking he is all the time, and he's got a beautiful soul, and he's a beautiful person, but he can definitely fuck up in life, as I can. And so he definitely will mirror me with that with drink at some point in his life. But I mean, I know for a fact he has. But it's kind of like, and then I've also seen the parts in his life when he, like, what I mean is, I've saw him make an arse of himself in the past when he's drunk. But I mean, he saw me do that way more than I've saw him do that, because he always used to be really controlled about that. I mean, he would have had a drink, but I was the one that was, like, really, really drunk. So, I just think more so than not, in the later years, maybe he's mirrored me much later. So, I don't know. But be careful, Twinflame, if you're watching this and you're drinking on this particular weekend, because it's a Pisces moon. Yeah, what I was going to say there is, it's like, you know, I love him like a brother. I love him unconditionally like a soul brother. But it's just, you know, we have to take that bit away because he's not my brother, he's my twin flame. But I definitely feel we were brother and sister in a past life too, to be weird about it, but it's true, like, we were. I've had a past life regression before. Like the yin-yang symbol, twin flames contain an aspect of each other's character within themselves. So do you know what I mean? That's really freaked me out that I've just said that, because that's what was mean. Because, like, I've said this before, but, like, in Geordie Shore, I don't know if he would feel like this, but I always used to think me and him were like Charlotte and Gary, and a lot of my friends felt that too. but the thing is, it's because, and this is before. I'm just trying to think. Would I have known about twin flames then? I don't know. Maybe not. I can't remember. But in Geordie Shore, I know lots of you know, but for people that don't know, this was basically a reality program where it was based around them all living in a house, like a bit like a holiday, but they just went out and got drunk every night, right? But the thing is that Gary and Charlotte got really close, and they basically fell in love, but he was a player. So they were never, you know, they were just casually sleeping with each other, but he was allowed to sleep with who he wants. It's basically exactly the same as what I was doing with mine. So there you go. So everybody thinks, oh yeah, I'm great at boundaries, and Claire teaches boundaries. Oh, Claire's, you know, yeah, I'm fierce now, but only because I fucking allowed myself to be in a situation like that for far too long. But anyway, I had my reasons, right? That's how it was back then. But some people still do that now. Don't do that now, right? And I'm not saying it because I never done it any time in my life, but it's like, you know, it's but yeah, when you meet your twin flame, they are addictive, and I was young, in my defence. So, like I've said before, we were addicted to each other. We were. It was codependent. I didn't know that was the word, but that's the word. I said that not long ago. But yeah, and then they did try to make a go of it. And I actually like, you know, it's, you know, I'm not about to start analysing that, but I actually, like, you know, I wouldn't say twin flames, but I really do think there is, you know, it's like, it's a bit of a shame, like, they're both with both, it's nice that they're both with somebody else. They've both actually got children now and with someone else. But I bet you that would still be awkward as tits if they came bumping into each other, like, because it was. But yeah, that's basically the gist of why I was saying that. Like, they were both quite similar, and they both had strong feelings for each other. And I pulled out a yin yang card. Learning lessons. What else do we need to know about this? Bond. A love bond grows stronger over time. That's kind of interesting to me saying that. Like, listen, this video is on YouTube, and so, let's hope this doesn't reach those people, Charlotte and Gary, but but all I'm saying is it's like, you know, further down the line, you never know. Maybe they're destined to find each other again in the later years when their kids are growing up and all that jazz, or I don't know. Because that happens with actual twin flames, do you know what I mean? So I'm just actually thinking about that. Like, you know, maybe you weren't meant to be with your twin until you're older. Like, you know, I'm 40. I don't know if 40 is considered older. I mean, you don't know how long this guy's going to fucking take. Do you know what I mean? Embrace what destiny has in store for you. Like I said that once before, there was another twin flame reader said to me, and it's actually one that's still blown up YouTube. I don't watch her anymore because I don't resonate with her. I actually stopped watching her after she gave me that message. But not because I'm like, oh, I don't like her. It was just, I thought, I don't know, it didn't resonate, and it's, but yeah, I've said this before, so I'm not making a secret about it. She was like, said that we would be together, but it wouldn't be like for another 10 years, and that, she said that 5 years ago. She might be right, how do I know? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. But I do know, because that's too long for me. Attraction. It's already been a long time. That is too long for me. So I don't feel that's the case. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. You attract romantic love. Enjoying this moment fully. I would have moved country and be living on a hill or something like a monk. Watch out, because Saturday nights just came on. Saturday night. Or unless a union's coming up. Maybe there's a surprise union on Saturday. You may be about to be surprised. Because I just saw Saturday night as surprise letter. Right, this is too many cards now. Boundaries. Look what I just spoke about. Having sensible boundaries is important. Bond and a love bond grows stronger over time. Avoid trapping, mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. That happened in the one earlier. Might have happened in this one too. I think it maybe did. I can't remember now. I've been sitting here that long. And now I'm thinking maybe this is the one to go on the membership. Because I have went a little bit deeper in my own stuff, but not like massively. It's not so much that I couldn't put on YouTube. So I will put this on public at some point, but maybe that's what I'll do. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. Yeah, so if you're watching this in public on YouTube, then I decided to release it at some point, but I think I'm going to make this the membership one. You may be about to be surprised. Codependent addictions are affecting your romantic life. How funny, look at what I just said. Past life, chemistry, deception. Yeah, we've already saw that. There's been deception here. It could just be that somebody's deceived you about how strongly they felt because it was too intense. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs, great lows. That's so funny that I just mentioned me, and that me and him, and that I mentioned Charlotte and Gary. Your spiritual journey is beginning. Yeah. A new part of this twin flame connection is beginning, and somebody can crystal clearly see who you are to them now after going through a rebirth. Right, I'm going to end this here. So please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.